Hey there my lovelies, and welcome to my BookTube channel, The Sassy Library Fox. My name is V, and today I'm already going to talk about my April to be read. I have no idea where the first 3 months of this year went, but yeah, apparently it will be April soon, and that's what we are going with. So, for April, I thought about going for a different approach than usually, because usually I pick 2 books for my to be read and then read those 2 books in the month or during the month. But for April I decided to go for just 1 book and then to do some sort of spring cleaning. There are 3 books still on my list and on my currently reading, which I barely started or only got about 16% into so far, and they've been on my currently reading for months. And I just decided I would read them in April and finish them in April, because otherwise I will never ever finish those books. So yes, that's what I decided to go for 1 book and basically spring cleaning. Okay, this said, let's just talk about the book I want to read in April, and it's actually a buddy read with Ellie at Bibbidi Bobbidi Books. I will link her channel down below so that you can check it out. Ellie has amazing content. I love her videos. I love her happy and nice vibe. She's really such a lovely person, and I really enjoy watching her videos. And we read pretty similar books, so we decided to go for a buddy read this year, and we decided to go for Sword of Kaigen by Wang. And I heard so many great things about this book. About 1 million of people were raving about it. It's one of those rather underrated fantasy books, I think. And quite honestly, before I sat down to record this video, I didn't even know what the book is about. So I prepared myself and looked it up on Goodreads. And apparently this book is about elite soldiers that defend the Empire. And they seem to have some sort of superpowers, at least that's what I could gather from the blurb. They seem to have powers that can influence water or ice, and they are special soldiers that are raised to defend their empire. And apparently one of them is a 14-year-old boy named Mamoru. And Mamoru kind of reminded me of Sailor Moon. I don't know, for some reason Mamoru is always in my mind in connection to Sailor Moon. So this will be fun when I read the book. I will always have Sailor Moon in the back of my mind. Anyway, let's not talk about Sailor Moon, even though it's a fun topic. But yeah, not now, not here. If you want to talk about Sailor Moon with me, you can do it in the comments down below. Yeah, anyway, this 14-year-old boy's name is Mamoru, and he is one of those soldiers, and his mother's name is Misaki, and she is also a soldier and married to one of them, and decided to I don't know, put her sword aside and focus on her family instead, to leave her days as a warrior behind. But apparently her son discovers a couple of disturbing things about the Empire, and that it's built on lies, and his entire life is built on lies. And as it seems, she is kind of forced to pick up her sword again and to fight for her family this time around. So this sounds really interesting, because for one, it's a fantasy book, and I haven't read a big fantasy book for ages. I think this one has 500 plus pages or so. So very interesting and intriguing already. And the second thing that makes this even more interesting is that it's apparently about a mother-son relationship, and you so rarely read those in books. So I'm very curious how this one is going to work out, and I can't wait to dive into this. I'm very glad Ellie agreed to read this with me as a buddy read, and I'm very curious how our buddy read will go, but yeah, I'm pretty certain we will have a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, thank you Ellie for buddy reading that one with me. And as I already said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to do some sort of spring cleaning. So the 3 books I want to finish and read in April, and honestly I gotta do this because otherwise I will never finish them. It's not the books, it's definitely me. I've been procrastinating so much those last couple of months. It's not even normal anymore, and I just need that kick into my butt that I'll finally pick them up. And one of them is Winter. I already started it by now, but I really need to finish it. I want to finish this book. I want to know what happens. But yeah, I'm a snail and I've been really focused on other books, and I just want to focus on that one now. And another book I will read in April for my spring cleaning is going to be Call Down the Hawk. I finally made it to about 30% into the book, and I swear this book has been on my currently read for months. I think I started to read it in summer last year, and I just need to read this one. I really want to read this one, and I have no idea why I didn't do it yet, because the couple of things I read so far were great. I really enjoyed this book. I don't know what it is with me that I didn't pick it up. Procrastinating is a real problem in this household, I swear. Anyway, this is the second book, and the last book I want to read and actually finish in April is Queen of Air and Darkness. I didn't get all too far with that one. I started it in December or at the end of December because I promised myself I would read it at the end of the year. Yeah, didn't go down so well. I think I'm kind of scared of what is going to happen in Queen of Air and Darkness. So yeah, that's why I procrastinated so long. But I will read it. I'm so going to read those 3 books in April, because if I don't read them in April, I will never read them. Yeah. I think some people call this to be read cleaning and to read a couple of chapters and then DNF the books if they know that they won't read them. But 1, I've never DNF'd a book ever, and 2, those 3 books are all books I really want to read. There's just something that's keeping me from reading them. My procrastinating brain just doesn't want to pick them up, and I'm afraid I will have to force it because otherwise I will never read those books. Yeah, my brain works in mysterious ways sometimes. Anyway, that's it with my April to be read. I'm going to do my spring cleaning, and I will buddy read The Sword of Kaigen with the lovely Ellie at Bibbidi Bobbidi Books. This said, I think we're already at the ending of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm very curious what you are going to read in April. Are you up for a spring cleaning as well? Or do you have some buddy reads you want to get to, or read some books that you've been dying to read for ages? Just write me a comment and drop it down below so I know what you're up to in April as well. And well, I guess there's nothing left to say except of take care, stay healthy and safe, and see you around the next time. Bye!